mean, it's impacted us. I mean, everybody. I think we've had to really be creative in how we communicate and just really being intentional. In one way, it forced us to be more intentional when we're not, together in person. So, I mean, recruiting was still the same. I think nowadays it's becoming more with technology and cell phones. As I think that we've been able to stay on top of that. I mean, it just the communication cycle with recruits but yeah, I mean, Zoom was something we used with our team, and we with our leadership, we had groups this spring that we were working with, and we kind of carried that on through the summer, to the point where until we had enough guys back on campus that we could meet in person in a safe way. But yeah, mostly it was, a lot of it was the group chat and Zoom and emails. In some ways, it's helped us be on the front foot of some things, and I think it's, connecting with guys who I think been around longer, some of our captains and vice captains. I think it's allowed us to really be closer with them, develop a stronger bond, and kind of building our identity, or really make sure that the team is at a position to really fully represent who we are. So that's really impacted just our relationship with those leaders, and helped us to really, because we're not out in the field training, so I think we've been able to kind of develop and do a lot of those things off the field in terms of character and purpose and relationship building. Yeah, it's very interesting. At this point, you always want games to be able to learn, and you don't have that at this point, and so I just have to be patient. I think there's a lot of things as we've kind of approached this new reality or new protocol. We've kind of tried to coach our guys, and a lot of the same mindset and protocol we approach the COVID situation is it can help us be better on the field and off the field in terms of being patient, just focus on what we can control, don't be offended. I think just really embracing the process in a way that really helps us, and so that's what we can do when we don't play games as a way to really learn and grow as a team. So, I mean, we have higher expectations this year than I think we've had in the past. That we feel like, every year we have a very competitive group and talented enough, and I feel this leadership group is prepared and hungry enough to be able to deliver when it matters the most. I mean, we're expecting this team to be not just competitive, but really able to be in a conference final and able to have a chance of competing at the NAIA national tournament, which is some, we haven't had a group, a class within the team now that has been able to play there in a while. So yeah, I think honestly the schedule, even though we are playing a few last games, especially non-conference, but we add more conference games, I think every game matters. I think in our league has been very competitive. You've got to really show up. There's no game that it's given. So I think the way that we have the two divisions and playing home and away with 4 other teams, it makes it, I think it's an exciting thing, and I think we have a very competitive group, with Spring Harbor and Wesleyan and Grace, and so I think right away you're going to have some really tough matches. Every game is its own line. It matters a lot. For the 3 points, and so it sucks not having a non-conference where you can kind of venture and play some of the top teams in the country like we usually do every year. But at the same time, we're going to get into conference right away, and I think that should bring, should help us rise to a higher level right away. Got an exciting group coming in, strong returning class with a really good core leadership, and with the returning group, or with the newcomers, we feel like we have really a great balance. We have guys who are freshmen, but they're a little bit more mature than than your normal freshmen. We have, Tim from Germany, Arnold from France, a goalkeeper. So I feel like we've added strength in every line, from a goalkeeping perspective all the way to up top. Sali and who's from Zambia, and we have a lot of guys that really can add to the strength of our squad and really challenge for some spots and make it competitive. We also have some young guys, local talent that can really develop as the season goes on, and we're expecting them to. But yeah, we feel like we have some newcomers that we can rely on and help us really perform at a high level early on. It's not one individual. I feel like we have a group of them. I think the senior class, we have 2 guys who are into graduate school, who are coming back, who've been around. I think they've gone through a lot of adversity, they've grown a lot. They know the program well, they know us well. Richard Ontiveros, Isaac Nunes, those are the 2 guys. We have our 2 captains are William and Franklin and Mateos and Ontiveros being 2 vice captains. So we feel like we have a really good core of leadership and guys who are on the pitch as well, who feel like just have the aspiration and the ownership and the leadership to be able to take us where we haven't been in a while. Yeah, as far as the staff, I think this is, again, it's something that we expect to be better every year, and we feel like with the benefit of having Josh and Mamba back again, and we just feel like we're able to have a more cohesive way of working and really knowing each other and how to work. And so I think it's been already much better than we've seen in the past. We have a couple graduate assistants and that will continue to really help us this year. Just the same way we feel like with the leadership group, we feel like it starts with us, with the staff, and I think that it's exciting, the group that we have, and just we're privileged to have some mentors as well, some alumni who are around the team and really able to pour in some wisdom and really influence the whole group. Well, I feel like our staff has been very supportive, from Tony to Chris Hass and a lot of the guys. We've had a great support, great communication, and doing the best we can and being connected with other departments on campus to make sure that we have the right, the best way to help the students, the best support as they return to campus. We've had most of our guys are back. We have a few guys who are still waiting on travel bans to be lifted, but we've had great support from other departments and within our athletic department to help those students, and hopefully we have the other guys back soon. Yeah, it's an exciting year. It's a privilege to do what we do at this level, and we have an exciting group, both returning and with the newcomers. We have 16 different countries represented in our team. The diversity, we're a team that I feel like we're stronger, we're a little bit more clear with our purpose and stronger character and hopefully influence as well, both on and off the pitch. So we're excited to work with these guys every day and to have a season still, and hopefully we can continue to have a safe environment and be able to represent Bethel, represent who we are throughout this season, this fall, and hopefully in the spring as well.